In this video, you'll program the outcome sprites to change to the next costume when clicked. In the last step, you edited the costumes for each sprite. They should each have 3 quiz options. When one sprite or quiz option is clicked, both sprites will switch to the next costume, allowing the user to choose which one he or she prefers. To start, program the Outcome 1 and Outcome 2 sprites to start on their first costume. Click the Outcome 1 sprite in the Looks menu. Drag a Switch Costume To block and change the value to Option 1. Then click Events and drag a When Flag Clicked event on top. Click the flag to test it. Excellent. To copy this code to Outcome 2, just drag and drop the code onto the Outcome 2 sprite. Click to test it. The first and second sprite should each be on their first costume now. To make the costume change when the sprite is clicked, add a When This Sprite Clicked event. Then add a Next Costume block from Looks. Click the Outcome 1 sprite to try it out. Each time you click, the next costume appears. When you click the Outcome 1 sprite, both sprites should change to the next costume. Otherwise, you'll have the same quiz option for Outcome 2, and that wouldn't make for a very fun quiz. To do this, broadcast a message that tells Outcome 2 sprite to change costumes. Click Events and drag a Broadcast block before the Next Costume block. Click the drop-down to make a new message and call it something like Next Option. Next, make the other sprite able to receive the Next Option message. Click the Outcome 2 sprite and add a When I Receive block. Check that the drop-down reads Next Option. Then add a Next Costume block. Try this out by clicking the Outcome 1 sprite. Great! Both sprites change costumes now. Next, program Outcome 2 the same way. Copy code from one sprite to another by dragging and dropping block stacks onto that sprite. Drag the 2 block stacks from Outcome 1 to Outcome 2. Click Outcome 2 to see the code you just copied. Then, drag the When I Receive block stack from Outcome 2 to Outcome 1. Try it out. Okay, both sprites start at the first quiz option when the flag is clicked. Click the Outcome 1 sprite and it skips the second quiz option and switches right to the third. When a program doesn't run how a computer scientist intends, it's called a bug. The best way to find a bug is to read your code. When the first sprite is clicked, it changes to the next costume, broadcasts the next option message, and changes costume again. You found the bug. The costume changes twice when the sprite is clicked. Remove the Next Costume block after When This Sprite Clicked. Do this for both sprites, and try it again. Great. Now it's your turn. Broadcast a new message called Next Option when the Outcome 1 sprite is clicked. Add a When I Receive block and a Next Costume block to the Outcome 1 sprite. When the flag is clicked, set the costume for each sprite to Option 1. Finally, duplicate this code for the Outcome 2 sprite.